Well, a 3-day vacation turned into 3 weeks of survival. Tiffany Slaton, the Jeffersonville woman who went missing in California, shares her journey in the wilderness for the first time. WGXA News reporter Brianna tells us more.
If he hadn't have come that day, they would have found my body there.
3 weeks in the Fresno County, California wilderness is what Tiffany Slaton endured. Tiffany began her solo camping trip on April 20th with the intention of it only lasting 3 days. But she says on the very first day of her journey, she got caught in an avalanche.
When I fell off of this cliff, I was unconscious for about 2 hours and did indeed have to splint one of my legs and pop the other knee back into place.
She says afterwards the road was impassable and she attempted to call 911 multiple times with no luck. That's when she knew she had to depend on herself. She explained after running out of food on day 5, she began foraging the woods, eating leeks, and boiling snow. Originally, Tiffany was traveling with camping supplies and her bike, but that changed.
After fighting nature for such a long time, I lost my tent, I lost my vestibule, and I did eventually lose both sleeping bags, so I was outside with nothing but a lighter and a knife.
Tiffany battled through feet of snow before she made it to the Vermilion Valley Resort, where she eventually was found on day 24.
Without Vermilion Resort, I would not be here at that moment, because that was the 13th heavy snowstorm I had been in, and it was going to be the last one.
Her mom, Brianna, Slaton, says when they flew out to Fresno to reunite with her, it was all a mother could dream of.
She wanted to hold us. She wanted to hold her mom and dad, and I took it in, and I'm just glad to see her, to know that she's alive, and to smell her.
Her parents say despite her adventurous nature leading her on this journey, they will always support her no matter what.
She could do whatever she wants to do, but just get some kind of GPS, and then we can talk every day.
We don't keep our kids locked down. This is not a time for us to lock her back in twigs. We'd love to have her back home when she's home. But her adventure is far from over.
Fresno County Sheriff John Zunani says he has never seen someone survive like Tiffany did.
I've worked for the sheriff's office for almost 30 years. I've grown up here. I spend a lot of time up in that area. I would have never anticipated her in my wildest dreams being able to get back as far as she did. You have to believe that God had a hand in saving Tiffany